Hi everybody, this is Cynthia, and I thought it might be helpful to record a quick video tutorial on the way that we set up the relatively new IDEA faculty information forms through Campus Labs with the slightly tweaked outcomes and objectives that we've shown. And I'm also going to show you, after you complete one part of the form with the objectives, how you add the two custom questions that we always ask of our UL 100 students at the end of our sessions or the end of the semester. So what you see on your screen first is the email that you will receive from Betty Norton's notification once you have talked with Betty and let her know that you are ready to set up not only your faculty information form, but also the student feedback form. In other words, the IDEA student ratings of teaching form that the students will be filling out as a course evaluation form. So before you do anything else, get with Betty in person or drop her an email and let her know the dates that you would want to have your IDEA forms available for your students to open and to close. After you've done all that and Betty has done what she needs to do on the administration end, you'll get an email just like this one that will pop up in your Outlook. We're going to go ahead and click on this link, the link to the FIF, the Faculty Information Form, and this will take you directly to Campus Labs, where you will log in with your Buzzin username and password. And using that link, that will take you directly to where you need to be to complete your faculty information form. Now you'll notice that nothing here says FIF or faculty information form. The term FIF is actually more from the old IDEA system, so don't be surprised if you get this and don't be confused. You're going to go to the objective selection form first. Now, I have already completed mine, so that's why mine looks the way that it does. Before you complete your learning objectives form, all of these minor categories over here will be highlighted. And what I have done is highlighted the important and the essential outcomes that we came to an agreement with at one of our previous faculty meetings, and I've sent all those to you in an email. So if you have any questions about those on the objectives or the outcomes that we're now listing as important or essential, don't hesitate to give me a call or email me and I'll be happy to run through that again. After you highlight the ones that we're doing as a group as important and essential, you'll just click on the radio buttons, scroll down, and click on Save. And after that form saves, back up here at the top of the screen, there's a button that says Course Evaluation Questions. We're going to go to this one next. Now this is telling me that I've got 20 days left until my evaluation form launches for my students to add any questions. So I'm going to go to View, Edit, Evaluation. On the left side of the screen, you will see the questions that our students will answer, such as describing the frequency of your instructor's teaching procedures, progress on the course. Those are the questions that they will rate. Over here, though, is what we need to take a look at. Custom questions. Right now it says there are no custom questions set up for this course section. So we're going to click on Edit. Now this part is not going to look familiar if you have never set up a form in Campus Labs Baseline. And that's why I wanted to do this video tutorial, because I just didn't think it was quite intuitive. Well, we want to add a question. So I could either click here on Add Question, or I could click under here under New. There are two choices. If we were doing a multiple choice question, we could do multiple choice, but the one we want is actually a text entry. So we're going to click on Text Entry, and at the place where it says Question Text, we're going to put in the first question that we want answers from our students, and that first one is, what led you to take this class? Down here, we actually want to allow a fairly large text box for students to type their response to the question, so I've added the maximum number of rows. So we want 5 rows, which will then create a fairly large text box, so students will have a little bit more room to type in the answer to their question. And we'll click on OK. And there's our first one. We'll click on text box again. And now we'll type in that second question. Did this session format work for your learning? Why or why not? We are continuing to gather data on these two questions because, among other reasons, I'd like for us to take a look at this accumulated data in the summer to see if there is basically any evidence that we have for tweaking the number of sections that we offer, the way that we're offering them in 8 weeks, semester long, totally online, and just kind of get some responses from those students accordingly. And with the first question, I think that will give us more information for assessment on how they're learning about the class, maybe how we can promote it even more effectively. So that's actually why we're continuing to do these questions. We're going to do the same thing. Change the height in rows to 5. Click on OK. Both of those are saved. We are done editing. And now you'll see this on your form. And that's all that you have to do. Again, if you have any questions about editing your faculty information form, don't hesitate to give me a call or drop by and I'll be happy to answer them. Good luck.